Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I thought we would decorate this, you guys, and that I would bring you along to do so. So I have things prepped. I'm hoping it won't take a real long time because I've prepped things. And then if it does, I think I'll just do some with you guys and then, fast forward for the rest of it. Okay, so what I want to do with this piece here is, okay, so we have done a tab bound journal, and I will link the video below where I showed how I put it together. And in that video, there are links to whose channels I looked at for inspiration. Okay, so I'm gonna say a whole bunch of times. Just thought you should know. Let's just get started. So I want to make this one a flip out this way. These are all, opening this direction, but this one is gonna come this way. And to do that, I need to put some tabs on it. And they're the same size as the tabs that I used for putting it together. We're going to glue it with Fabri-Tac, and I laid it on its side, so now it's gonna ooze. I need to get my lid on there quick, and then I'm gonna stand it up so that hopefully that oozing will stop the next time I go to open it. We're going to do this a couple of times, adding a flip out, and so this one is going to go this direction with the fabric. You'll understand what I mean by this direction when we do the next one. When I'm gluing it, I'm putting the good side up, On the next one we do, the good side will be down, because the tabs on that one will be mostly hidden. The tabs on this one, you can see. And you'll understand. Like I said, you'll understand what I'm saying when you see it. And I think I will put, okay, yeah, still a little bit's coming out of that lid there. I think I'll put a little bit of the Fabri-Tac right here, just to ensure. All right. I sewed around this already. I have a paper towel here. Hopefully we can do this pretty quickly, and that it would be nice to decorate the whole thing with you guys on camera. I think that would be good, but I don't know. I don't know if I can be that quick. We'll try. And then we're going to glue. I'm going to put glue on the tabs this time instead of on the paper. In the last video, I talked about how I was going to a conference thing that was, it was called Be Bold for Jesus. I don't know if it's something that is held in other places throughout the country, or if it's just here. I really don't know. I know that they have done it in other places, but for the last 2 years, it's been in Spokane, Washington. But I don't know if that means they don't do it other places. I don't really know. Okay. Anyway, so I did that over the weekend. It was a long weekend. What I want to do with this is make it we're just going to do it. I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to put a little hole in it. I don't know the measurements of this 3/16 maybe. I don't know. It fits the small eyelet things. And we're going to put it on this so that it spins and this opens, but this holds it closed. So I want to make sure that it is in the right place before I mark where I want to put my hole. So it has to kind of make sure it spins out of the way, if that makes sense. And it does. So right around in that area, right where it looks like it's the tab for this thing. So I'm just going to mark it there. And I'm going to take a pokey tool that I have somewhere in my pile. Here it is. And we're just going to poke a hole. I want the tab to, let's see, move freely, but I don't want its legs to move freely, so I'm making this hole tight. Now where did it go? But this hole loose. We're going to go ahead and glue it closed. I had inked it already, but I see some white there and I don't want to see that. Where it's folded, you know, and it kind of cracks the paper a little bit. Okay, so I have my word's totally escaping me. A fastener, this one's orange. So it's going in here and then through that hole. And then over here, I want it so that my legs are going side to side instead of up and down. Okay, and then I'm going to, I just need a piece of scrap paper. Let me look in my trash real quick. I don't want it to be real thick paper, but mostly that's what I've been working with. Oh, here's a piece of paper. So it doesn't have to be anything special. I just want to put some paper over the top to glue that so that it doesn't catch what I'm going to be putting next. Let's see. I want to try to flatten that a little bit. There we go. That's good. So this moves easily. These won't once I put glue down. All right, so on Friday was the beginning of the conference, and so there were, what, 2 speakers on Friday, and then like a break for dinner. And it was fine. The first speaker was really good. She was funny, and also, you know, I don't know what the right word is. It was good. We'll just say I enjoyed that. The second speaker, he spoke twice and it was kind of too long for me. So I said in my last video, this is kind of not my thing. And it's not because of the topic, but it was more that I'm not the kind of person to like to just sit and listen. It's really hard for me. So that holds that down. So you lift, open. Okay, so that's that. But it was good. Okay, so here, this is a cutoff. I should tell you guys what the paper, most of the paper that is used in this is Echo Park paper. And I think it's from 2018 because it says copyright 2018, Celebrate Autumn. And then this is the sticker page from the pack. And I don't know, it came with maybe 10 pieces of paper, front and back. They're really cute. But this was a cutoff, and I am going to glue that down as a pocket up at the top. So it's going to cover up the legs of that brad. Yeah, so Friday was fine, but My husband had been out of town and I was supposed to head to the airport Friday night to get him. So I was waiting for the speaker to finish. He went really long. He went longer than I thought he was going to. So this is just going to be a little journaling card that is going to go up in that. Let me make sure that there's enough space before I... Yes, that'll be good. So he went longer than I thought he was going to. According to me, not according to the schedule. So my husband sat at the airport waiting for me. I could have left, but I had friends who walked me to my car because it's downtown Spokane and it's 9 o'clock at night and it's not really safe, especially where there were so many people. The parking that I found was out of the way. I'm going to ink this a little bit. And I did not want to walk to my car by myself. And I didn't feel like it was very nice for me to ask people who, you know, had paid to see this speaker leave without seeing the speaker. So I was antsy looking at my watch thinking, okay, it's time to go, time to go, time to go. So anyway, my husband he had to wait for probably 45 minutes at the airport. You know, it's the last thing you want to do. You get home from somewhere, especially if you've been up all day. He had been up since early in the morning traveling and all that. And he wanted to be at home, so I felt bad. But then it started again on Saturday morning. Excuse me. So we were there by, well, the first speaker started at 9. And trying to remember, you know, I didn't realize that I did know who some of them were. I guess I don't know. I just don't recall names maybe as I should. I just don't pay attention. So my tea tastes really good. I can't help it. You guys, I'm going to sew around this, but I'm going to wait. I think what I'm going to do is just, you know, put this here and keep going. And then as we get closer to being finished, I'll stop and sew everything, and then we'll do a final flip through of it. I'm going to be putting some tabs here and there just to give it more of a layered up look. So there was a guy who was speaking who we had done his videos for Bible study with the teen girls at our congregation. I don't know, probably 2 years ago. And it was a really good Bible study for, you know, teens. But I didn't realize it was him. So, you know, it made it kind of more interesting because I was like, oh, I've sat and watched him. So he was a really good speaker from California. Okay, so here's the next one we're going to do. Well, see, now I meant to sew around this. It doesn't have to be sewn around, but it adds something. So I think what I'll do is I'll pause you, I'll sew this one, and then be back. All right, so I sewed around this. I didn't say that this, I was just thinking as a blank, you could put like a little date or something on there. So then that one fits up in that little pocket, and then it slides in and out easily because we covered the legs of the brad over here. So that works good. Sewed around this, and this is when we're going to do the tabs again, but this one we're going to do them upside down, and you'll see why here in a second. Where'd the other one go? Do you guys see it? I'm sure it was just here. Wow. Is it stuck to my shirt? There. I found it. It is on the floor. And oops, upside down. And then this one's going on top. We're going to do and it probably doesn't need it, but again, I'm going to put a little bit of fabric glue here. Okay. And then when we go and glue it this way, you'll have the right side up. So we're just going to put glue where it hangs off. There's a little bit of dried glue right there. And I think we're just gonna hopefully place it in kind of the right spot. See how that ends up? And now we'll move it a little bit. Okay. So it's backwards here, you know, it's the wrong side out, but that's okay because it's very little. And then over here you have the, let's glue, get that off there real quick before it sets. And I didn't back around. You guys, I sat here and I prepped and I prepped and I prepped and I prepped. There's just, I don't know, you know, you just never can get it all, can you? So I really thought I inked around everything so we wouldn't be inking on camera. Still trying to get some of that glue off there. Okay, so that is that. And then I have just a few stickers that I thought we could add here and there. A little extra stickers. This kind of goes with the, it's kind of big, but it kind of goes with the color. I don't know, we'll see. We're just gonna pull that off. These ones, they're shiny and everything. I don't think it's going to hold the ink, but we'll put it on there and see, just in case. And I think we'll go here. I'm going to add a little glue to the back. I need to go faster. I think the rest will go faster. Adding these little glued on tip outs are, you know, taking a little bit longer time. I think upside down. And then I wanted to add, I'm telling you what, you guys, I am so scatterbrained right now. I should just stop. I hope you stick around and be, I don't know, be patient, please, because it is ridiculous. Okay. I wanted to create a little place here for, I don't know, you know, just a little line where you can write something if you want. So we're just going to take a, and again, I thought I had all these things prepped. Is that too big? Too small. Okay, I don't want that. So we watched the speaker, you know, who kind of, you know, I would say maybe focuses on younger people, but the message was still good, you know, for anybody. Of course, at this point, I don't really remember what that message was. Okay, I have an apple sticker. An apple sticker would be good, right? So let's glue this down. Probably kind of too far over, but that's all right. And then we're just going to put that one down. These are pretty sticky, so I don't think I need glue on these. But we'll get the edge, just to get the white edge off of it. There we go. So there's that all decorated. On the next side, I wanted to add a pocket. And I'm just going to go right over. Let me squish this down. Squish this down, the threads, so they glue easier. The people who put on this conference are actually local people, and kind of crazy if you think about it. I'm not sure how they managed to create such an event. Apparently, the first year they did it, which was, I think, 2018 maybe, and then of course COVID happened. And somehow it grew during COVID. I don't know how that actually happened. It didn't grow by very much, but it grew. The first year, though, they only had 18 people show up. And I think it was down in Texas. So that's why I say I'm not quite sure if they do this everywhere or just here. Let me take a drink of my tea. It's so tasty. Look, this one's really prepped. I actually prepped it. So this is a little 6x6 pad that I found at, I think, a yard sale. It's Echo Park also. So, you know, colors go really well. And this cutout, though, I don't think was from it. It was from a different little paper pack that I have, 6x6. Anyway, only 18 people, I think, showed for the first one that they had. I don't know if they had, you know, big speakers or anything like that at that point or what. But only 18 people or 19 people, whatever the case. This year they had, I don't know if it was how many tickets that were sold or not, but it was 7,000 people. So that's, you know, that's quite a difference. So that's pretty good. Okay, so there's a Hey Pumpkin. So we'll just stick that down in there. But on Saturday afternoon, it was, so here's a pocket. That is just two pieces glued together, you know, before we put them in with the tabs. So the Saturday afternoon speaker was Kevin Sorbo. He was the guy that played Hercules in the show called Hercules back in, I don't know, the 90s, I guess. I don't exactly remember, but I feel like it was the 90s. He spoke. And it was fine. I mean, wasn't what I was expecting, but it was fine. You could go and get your picture taken with him, and he would sign a book. You know, he's written a book or two. So I guess when he was playing Hercules, it was, I think it was the final season, and I don't know if they had already decided that it was going to be finished, that they weren't going to do any more Hercules. Or what, I'm not sure, but he had a stroke. I had more stickers that I'm thinking, I think I'll add just a little something there. He had 3 strokes, and it took him a really long time to recover. I don't remember exactly. Was it walking and speaking? Was it just speaking? I don't really remember, but he did recover. He also married somebody he met on, I think he said season 3 of the series, and they are still married, so that's good. But I did not get my picture taken with him, and I did not buy his book. I didn't really want to do that. I saw him. I saw the line, and I saw him, but I don't need that. The girl, I don't know her name, so I'm not even going to say. But you would know. If I could explain it better, you would know who I'm talking about. So there was a bunch of different speakers for youth also. So you could, it wasn't just all the moms and dads and grandparents were where I was. So that just goes inside there. So we have a little tab sticking out. And we can put something here too. What can we put here? I want to try and use up all these stickers. Maybe this one? It kind of is just too blendy, isn't it? Blendy. How about this one? We'll put this one here. Probably will run out of things, but I've got more stickers somewhere. So we had to have lunch and dinner and everything downtown. That was fine. I had on Friday night, it was delicious. It was a Thai rice bowl, and it was at a restaurant that I was unaware of because I almost never go downtown Spokane. It was really good. Serrano's or something. I don't even know the name of the restaurant, but it starts with an S. But my Thai rice bowl was really good. And we went back there for lunch the next day, and what did I have? The hummus platter. I wasn't as impressed with the hummus platter because it was very garlicky. But, it was fine. I ate it. Okay, so then on this page, again with the stickers, I'm just really trying to use up these stickers. So there's like a little running thing of leaves, and figured we would glue that down, but I'm going to have to cut a little off the top and the bottom. And then see how that fits without getting my head too much in it. That's probably good. Who else? So there was some guy who is a radio announcer for Christian radio station. I don't know. I mean, he's national, so like he lives somewhere else, but him and his whatever you call it, announcer, they do something. And so if you listen to Christian music radio, then you probably know this guy, but I don't remember his name. But he was a good speaker. I don't remember what he talked about, but he did a great job. And also Mike Huckabee spoke, and it was fine. It was kind of long, but it was fine. They had the conference went all the way through yesterday, but my husband and I didn't go to yesterday's. We went to our own church service at our congregation instead. Like I've said before, we go to such a small church that when people don't come to church, it's very obvious that, the numbers are down, and it makes it a little bit harder for the people who are, because it takes like planning to make a church service happen. And so if you have fewer people there to do the jobs that have to happen, that just makes it harder on everybody else. So we didn't want to, stress anybody out. So we decided to go ahead and just go to church where we go. But my friends went, to it, and they said it was pretty good. I want to so I'm trying to create it so like there that you can see tabs. So we added this tab. This tab was added because of the journaling card that we put in there. And then this is actually, I don't know if I showed you this, but this is a pocket. This tag page is an actual pocket. So we're going to put a tab down here, and then we'll also put a tab on the journaling card going down in here. I inked this and I want to put it down kind of, I think like that maybe. Let's see, I want it to, it's not going to show, so that's fine. Maybe it'll show down here a little bit. So I'll just put a bit of a line where I want my glue to be. And so now, you know, we have to decide if we want to go next year, because, you know, you can already buy tickets and they already have a list of who's speaking. And I don't want to glue this closed, so I probably put glue closer to the edge than I should have. So what we'll do is just kind of run my thing under there and push so the glue will get on my ruler instead. Okay, so that's a tab. And then I have this, it's going to be a journaling card. So let's go ahead and glue the tab. Our weather right now is kind of crazy. It's like, you know, oh, 70 degrees one day or 75 degrees one day, but then it's 60 degrees the next day. And so I'm having to turn my heat on, and then I'm having to, you know, turn my AC on. You're like, what, AC? But it gets hot because the sun, like the afternoon sun, when it's 75 degrees outside or whatever, and the afternoon sun hits my living room, it is hot in there. And I have air conditioning, so why wouldn't I use it? So yeah, I'm going back and forth, AC, heat, AC, heat, but that's okay. So right now, I turned the heater on this morning because it was, I don't know, 64 or 65 in the house when I got up this morning. It was kind of chilly. And so I put the heat on to heat it to 68. And it doesn't seem like much, but I'm actually really warm right now. This I'm putting down to put, you know, a place for I think I'm gonna do maybe this, maybe this, maybe this. I feel like this is too big. It's really cute, but I feel like it's too big. Well, maybe not. It's cute. I think I'll do that. I need to look at my... Oh my goodness, I thought I hadn't started my phone. I was like, oh no. And then I have some little, ooh, there's a little mushroom. That's cute. Can I add a mushroom? I think I'm going to add the mushroom on the other end. Why not? This needs to be sewn around, but I will do that off camera. So it sticks out so that you can, when you're flipping, nope, you can't see it because that's covered up, but you can see it there. So that's good. All right, get this out of the way. What do I have next? Okay, so for here, I created a little just a banner to hang down, but I wanted something up here also. So I am going to add just a bit of a tab. But I didn't want it to be just cardstock, you know, craft cardstock. I didn't want it to be just that plain. So then I punched out another piece to go over the top. This is thin paper and it's, you know, kind of not heavy enough to be a tab. So the cardstock behind it, you know, thickens it up just right. So there was a concert at the thing on, I can't pick the thing on Saturday night, but we didn't stay for the concert. And it's a long day. It's hard to sit all day long and listen to people talk. That's really long. I'm going to glue this down so that you can see it from the other side. So just kind of there and there. Should be plenty of glue. Let's see. Oh, so yesterday, who spoke? Some guy. I don't know. I don't know his name. I guess so. On some of these people, you would know like names of books, but you may not know their names. So one of the guys that spoke, I've heard of the book he'd written before. It was like marriage books or something, like the 5 love languages. I was like, oh, I've heard of that before. I've never read it and I don't plan to, but okay, gotcha. You know, so they were well-known authors and or actors or politicians or whatever the case may be. So, but yesterday, Candace Cameron Bure was the final speaker, and I guess it was like a question-answer thing, but I wasn't there, so I have no idea. My friend said that she did a good job, though, and that she was a tiny little person. And I kind of figured that, you know, when you're watching her on TV, like the Hallmark movies or whatever, she looks like she's really little. And apparently she is, just like the tiniest little person. She looked really small on stage and everything. But she said she did a good job. It was very, like, nice and personable, you know, upbeat and positive and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so then that just sticks right up underneath there. And then I'm just going to put a sticker here. Let me see here. What do I have? I have more of these stickers. And I think we'll use one of these. Again, I'm going to ink it even though I don't know that the ink will stay. So what do I plan on doing with these? I meant to cut something out and stick it there. I'm going to tell you in just a minute what I plan on doing with these. All right. I had intended to cover this with that paper, and so yeah, the best laid plans, you guys. I think I say that all the time. I went ahead and glued this down. Isn't that cute? It's like a paper punch that I have that looks like this. How convenient. EK Success and Braid Edger. The person who I bought it from had written that down on it. So, but EK. I stitched around it, and that is glued onto an old index card that I actually cut in half. That was a really big index card. This I had already done. I added that in, and then just some paper back there. And then on this one, I pre-cut out this page and then this little piece, and then I was going to put over the top of it the word autumn, and then just kind of glue it down going up the edge of the tag. So what am I doing with this? I have actually already made one. It's complete. And this is the second one. The only thing different about them would be the stickers. And I'm going to give them away, you guys. I thought they would be fun for like a thankfulness journal during November. So that's my thoughts on that. And I actually thought maybe I would do a journal with me, but I don't know. I don't know if I would or not. I don't know, since I'm not a journaler, if I would actually do it. So I thought maybe you guys would like the opportunity to win one of them. So we're just going to go up the side. And you know what I'm going to do? I am going to glue it like a pocket so something can get stuck there if it wants to. So if you are interested and you want to win one of these, like I said, there will be 2. I just need for you guys to be a subscriber. Let me see if something I have back here would fit in there. No, but I can make something smaller to stick inside of there. Be a subscriber. Comment. Please enter me. It just needs to be obvious that you want to be entered. And it's United States and Canada only. Shipping to Canada is outrageous, but it's not as bad as further away. Of course, I've only shipped directly above me in Canada, across the country in Canada, you know, like up north of the north, south, east, west, the northwest corner of the United States, you know, that part of Canada. I have no idea. It's probably going to cost me an arm and a leg, but we'll see. So I'm going to be giving away 2 of them. And so, yeah, my Canadian subscribers are welcome to enter if they would like. So be a subscriber, comment, enter me, or something that looks like that, so I know you want to be entered. You have to be 18 years or older. And what? What else? What else is necessary? I don't know. All of the other things that are normal. So when will I do the drawing? You guys, I am so busy this week that I doubt I will be doing another video this week. So I'm thinking I will do the drawing on Sunday. So you can enter up until, I'm going to say noon Pacific time in the United States, noon Pacific time on Sunday that's coming, which is like the, I don't know, maybe the 21st, whatever Sunday is, the 20th, 21st, that's the last time. All the rules will be down below. So if that date isn't correct, then just look down below. This is a large pocket, so we're going to add a big old, I don't know, journaling card, flappy journaling card inside of it. And I have it all put together. So I took a 12 by 12 and cut it down. For the words to be upright, I had to cut it differently because see how now this is going one way, this is going the other way. If I had used it where they're upright here and then folded it over, they're upside down here. So there's an additional piece of paper there. We're going to be done really soon. We're going to be done really soon. I need another little piece of paper to add along to the bottom, and it is going to be I have little strips of paper. It's going to be one of these, I think. Maybe this one needs to be a little longer. I think I'm just going to try and cut. Am I going to be able to cut straight across? Probably not. Close enough. Okay, we're going to do that and ink it. Yeah, so don't expect any more videos from me this week, most likely. I've got a lot that I need to do. Hopefully I'll be back and ready to craft by the end of the week. I'm hoping, because I don't like it when I'm so busy. Let's find a sticker for here. Maybe the owl? I mean, it's kind of not the right colors. I could do, what else do we have? I could do this, that'd be cute. Like that. That's cute, right? Made it. I was trying to get it so that it wasn't going off the page. I'm going to sew around this and around this. And then when I come back, it will be all the way finished and I'll show you, and then we should be all done. All right, I'm finished, and I have the second one here too. This is the one we just did. So let me show it to you. Again, if you're interested, be a subscriber, give me a thumbs up, make a comment saying you would like to be entered. It is the United States and Canada. Sunday is the 20th, so enter by noon on Sunday the 20th. I will do the drawing shortly thereafter. This flips up and out and back down. That'll hold that in place. Little journaling card. Little sticker down here. I added a tab there. This one flips out this way. Tag. Journaling card here. And then sewed around it. This one here goes up in there. I came back and added a tab here. And then in here we have this. And then here we have a large tag, a little piece of paper, added some stickers too. So I think that if you wanted to use it as a thankfulness journal, that you could go through the month of November, you know, writing on each page or on the page's tag, and you'll have plenty of space. Or, you know, maybe you don't even do every day. I did sew around this. And then it goes on the inside and then just hangs out. The flap hangs out. Added that there, and then this flip out here, and I glued it on so that it's a little pocket. And then we have tag back here. And And then I added my Created by Me stamp back here. And then it is tied around just with some jute. I believe that's how you say that. This one, virtually the same thing, you guys. It's just different, you know, stickers or these. So it flips up and open, and then you just flip it back down again. Same, I mean, just different stickers. The tag and journaling card. Same here, just different sticker. Same, just different sticker. Same thing here. And then again, if you're interested in knowing how I put it together, please see the video that I've attached, and that'll help you walk you through it. Sorry about the long video. I really thought I'd be faster, but you know, that's how things go. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you on Sunday, Lord willing.